Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mr. Lawrence and in today's video I will show you the best Benny cars in GT Online. Benny cars are the best cars in terms of upgrades, so I will mainly rate them based on their looks and customization options. I didn't rank them in any specific order by the way. If you enjoy these kind of videos, drop a like, subscribe and let me know which is your favorite Benny car in the comments down below. But before we begin, check out Aurora Resupply. They provide multiple GTA services such as modded accounts, money and rank boost for all platforms. They are cheap, fast and reliable. Don't forget to use my code Lawrence at checkout for a 10% discount. The link will be in the description below, so check them out and let's get straight into the video. You can find all the cars from today's video if you go to the internet on your phone, then to travel and transport and select Benny's website. Go to stock and here you will see all the cars. You can also see what it will look like after purchasing the Benny's upgrade. Benny's workshop is located right over here. It's different from the LS Customs. This one is specifically made for Benny cars. You can also customize these cars in your auto shop or arena workshop if you have the Benny's mechanic. The first car that we will be looking at is the Sultan RS. It's only $15,000 on the Benny's website, but if you now purchase the first option, so upgrade to Benny's original motorworks, it will almost be 800k. So keep that in mind when purchasing any of these Benny cars. When you buy the upgrade, it will look like this, so it's definitely worth it. So I made like a crazy rally car. I think it looks pretty cool. Benny cars have a lot of upgrades and I will now show some. First we will look at the interior upgrades. Here you can change the dashboard, doors, seats, steering wheel and you can even get a bobblehead. I think that these bobbleheads are pretty funny. The most popular thing about Benny cars are probably the wheels. These are all the Benny wheels and they all look pretty insane. You can add a tire design like a thin white wall, classic white wall, a thick white wall, red and blue lines and also the atomic text. If I remember correctly, this was one of the best cars in GTA 4. I always drove in this thing in GTA 4 multiplayer and back then it was my favorite car. Now we will look at the best muscle Benny car. This is the Gauntlet Classic Custom. This car looks really clean and I love the spoiler. You can also go for an even cleaner look by removing the spoiler. This car has a lot of cool upgrades just like the chute and wheelie bar. It also has some cool liveries, but I think it kinda ruins the car. I'm also a big fan of these headlights. It's just an extra detail that not every car has. Now we will move on to one of the best Benny sport cars. It's the LG RH8 and it's free. You of course have the Benny upgrade which will cost you a little over 900k. For a free car it's actually really good in terms of performance. It drives really smooth and I would even use it in races. I think this car is beautiful, especially with this paint job. This car is also one of the few cars with sticker bomb customizations. I think it looks pretty funny. I'm not a big fan of it, but if you're going for a more crazy look you can get them. I do like some of the liveries on this car. I went for the white stripes livery. Now one of the older cars in the game that got some upgrades. The Bugatti cars are all-time classics in GT Online. The one that can be upgraded at Benny's is the Nero. This was added back in 2016, so it's not the fastest car in the game anymore, but it was back then. It's also one of the few Benny supercars. The biggest surprise for this car are probably the wheels. That's because if you change the primary color, the wheel color will also change and these stock wheels actually look really good. So usually the stock wheels color doesn't change, but on this car it does. I think this is actually the only car where I will keep the stock wheels. Next up we have the Command Retro Custom. This is my personal favorite Benny car. This sports car looks absolutely stunning and it gives the retro look. That's probably why it's called the Command Retro. This is the only car in GTA 5 Online that I actually like every single livery on. You can customize this car in so many different ways and with different styles. You can go for a clean look without the spoiler, you can go for a race car type of style and even a lowrider or tuner's vibe. I made it with my favorite color and this white livery. Now I will show you guys the craziest Benny car. This is the Faction. If I'm correct, this is the only car with 2 Benny upgrades. The second option is just a lowrider upgrade, but the first option gives you this insane car with huge wheels. This is the ultimate car to flex with. It's a big car, but at the same time it's a lowrider and you can even put speakers in the trunk. If I'm being honest, this is a pretty goofy car, but it's still fun to drive in. You can also activate hydraulics, which makes the car even higher, and you can also activate them to the sides. The next car is the most recent added Benny's car. It's the 10F widebody and it was released in November 2022. It has some unique customizations like the forged hood and roof. It also has some cool liveries, but I like it without a livery. Now the last Benny car in today's video is actually the fastest non-HSW car in the game. It's called the BF Weevil Custom. This car looks insane with all the crazy upgrades. I like the roof upgrades the most. You can get these 6 surfboards on top of your car. Only a few cars have this option, but no car has these surfboards. You can also pull wheelies with it. Yes, you can wheelie with this car. To do this, hold your handbrake and acceleration button. Then let go of the handbrake and you will now pull a wheelie. It is the fastest car in the game, but in terms of performance it's actually pretty bad. If you want to see the top 5 fastest cars in GTA 5 Online, click the link in the top right corner. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.